trend chase, because you'll wind up trying to replicate sounds, presentation, in production of songs that you may be hearing out there online or wherever else you may listen to music. And the last thing about getting songs out there, something that will help you get it done, is for you to honestly look fear in the face. This one for me personally is a big one. I realize that I'm slow in putting music out there because I fear it not doing well, to be just super, super honest with you. I'm like, I'm going to put all this time in this track. I'm going to do all this recording and do this, do that. And then, do the mixing and then the mastering. And it's like, well, what if I get one listen? Or, like my friend that I mentioned at the very beginning of the show, what if I let him hear it and he's like, oh, okay. All right. Wow. And he's really thinking this is trash. So sometimes as songwriters, we don't get material out there because we are scared. We're fearful. We're wondering whether or not the song will bang. As you're writing that song, you get halfway through and you're like, I wonder if this is not going to be well received. And again, I keep going back to these other points because they're related. Then you start to chase new ideas. When you hear the song over and over again, you start to fear that it may not be that great and you may be wasting your time. That's why I encouraged you earlier to see songwriting as an exercise, like an actual exercise, like someone, jumping jacks or whatever. See it as an exercise. Don't see it as that moment of perfection. And that, if you think about it, will help you overcome fear. It's like, you know what? If it's not a banger, whatever. But you never know. If you keep pushing out material, as I'm encouraging you to do, that banger, that top song may come out and it may shock you. The reception by other people may just blow you away, but you will never know if fear arrests your songwriting process. All right. So, hey, listen, I just wanted to get back on here today just to encourage you to keep at your music, keep at your dreams. I don't care what your age is or where you live in the world. Keep practicing your craft. Be persistent. And when you do this, eventually you will find some level of success in this music game. Yo, I appreciate you listening to the show today. If you want to hear more of our podcast, you can always go to our homepage, which is successwithmusic.com. Go to the podcast link and you'll see past episodes that will be super awesome. You know what I'm saying? Yo, feel free to give this episode an awesome rating on whatever platform you're listening on, Spotify, Apple, and others. And share this episode, man. I know that you know a singer or a band member or a friend who can use just a bit of encouragement to keep pushing in the songwriting and production game. Yo, my name is Walt. Catch us on the next episode. $10 of gas won't fill the tank. No, this just gets old. I know there's gotta be a better way for me in this life.